Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my iRacing journey. Now then, this is, again, a GT3 series. Now I was really hoping by this point to have been able to record something different, and I did actually try a couple of races in the MX-5 series, but it really didn't go very well. I kind of got caught up in a few incidents that were well, I mean, the driving standards weren't great to start with, and honestly, I could have done a fair bit more to avoid some of the incidents that I was involved in. So I mean, there was some questionable decisions made on both sides of the fence, but hopefully, I will be able to record something else this evening to go on this weekend. Otherwise, it looks like if this race is a success and makes it to YouTube, this is probably going to be it for the weekend, because I am planning to spend the weekend at home. So that's going to be Saturday morning and Sunday morning. There is unlikely to be any kind of content from me, which, I mean, I hope you can understand. Hopefully, I'll be able to put something out on Monday morning, but that just depends what time I get back to my accommodation at work on the Sunday evening and how much energy I have to do any recording. It's much more likely that Tuesday morning is going to be the next one, if we get there. I've yet to see. Well, we'll wait and see what comes out of this, to be honest. This is the VRS GT3 Sprint Series, so it's going to be a 40-minute race, including a mandatory splash and dash. It is a relatively low split. I think my results in the Mazda series kind of speak for themselves. I've lost an awful lot of safety rating and kind of dropped a bit in iRacing as well. But again, I think I know better than to worry about that. Well, I'd like to think I do by this point. I mean, as I've always said, it's much easier to not worry about it when the numbers are green and they're going upwards. But if but when they're red and they're going down, it is difficult to deal with. So we're just trying to drag the brake a little bit as we head into.
Stay calm, focus, go.
Going up the middle here is not smart.
On your left. Hold your line.
Okay, he's definitely there. Well established alongside. Oh.
Clear left.
Let's not do anything too stupid. Okay, we'll listen. We'll watch this guy block me for a little while, because that's okay. You should definitely know better.
Good start.
I mean, this is going to be
Holm is now leading.
tough because, as I've said before, this is probably the most challenging track in the United Kingdom. Yeah, that's blocking, dude.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Ooh. Yeah, you can flash your lights at me all you like, mate, but if you're going to block me, then I'm going to... I'm not going to make it easy for you to get by.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Assuming we make it to the end of this race, that's going to be reported later.
P5.
I mean, I should probably remember to clip it and report it anyway, regardless of whether or not I... oh, have we seen an accident behind? Okay, so
There's an incident in.
there you go. We've run into the GT3 paradox already, in that we're less than 5 minutes in and the cars are already spread out massively. I should think, fortunately, that... oh, hang on, let's concentrate here. I should hope that, given the sort of level of competition we're with, there might be a couple of mistakes that we can capitalise on. Hopefully I can keep myself alive for the whole 40 minutes and not get caught up in anything daft. And we'll just crack on, I think.
Incident in Druids. It looks like it's Fuchs. The leader's just done a 133.53. P5.
I mean, I think it looks like the gap in front is only getting bigger, and that's hardly surprising. Those guys, if I recall correctly, were an awful lot quicker than me.
Okay, Dan, we think our refueling window will open after 12
in the qualifying
minutes.
session.
And closes at about 31 minutes.
I can only hope that their consistency and their racecraft is what lets them down and allows me to get back into it. I mean, that's not to say that my consistency of racecraft is perfect either. It's far from it.
The guy ahead is Anton. Fastest lap for Holm, 133.44.
Yeah, that is quick.
Q4, you've just done a 133.94.
I mean, it's looking at the gap behind now, 4.3 to the car behind. I mean, as much as it's probably not going to be too exciting, I don't think it's worth really pushing myself too hard at the moment. You know, it's a long race. We've only done 5 minutes.
The gap to Anton ahead is now 2.9
There is
seconds.
absolutely going to be plenty of time.
There's an incident in Shell Oil's corner. It looks like Granada and McCarthy.
There's absolutely going to be plenty of time to, you know, really push and try to gain some time back and capitalise on some errors. Looks like number 9 has fallen out of his draft to the car in front, so we'll get an idea of his kind of raw pace of the next few laps. See how that gap looks in a few laps time. It looks like it's come down a little way, perhaps.
That lap time was 134.52.
You'll have to forgive me, I'm going to have to maybe lessen down the talking. or rather, let's put that in a bit more, or a bit better English. So let's say that I'm going to have to reduce the commentary a little way
Car in front is Anton.
as we go through that section with the 2 chicanes, because as I have said in the past, those tyre stacks are more like concrete pillars, and they are lethal. If you get the corner wrong, that's
That's a new fastest lap.
game
for
over.
Holm, 1:33.16. That last lap was a 1:34.28.
I mean, this is annoying because I was really hoping that Bruno up ahead would be a little less, you know, reliably quick without the draft, but it turns out he has some incredible pace.
New fastest lap for Holm, 1:32.81.
Either that or my pace is just terrible.
The gap to Vincent's behind is now 3.6. You've just done a 1:34.38.
And it looks like the guy behind it is actually catching as well. Ooh, steady. Yeah, the guy behind is really catching quick. So that's absolutely fine though. I mean, catching is one thing. Passing is quite another.
Incident in Shell Oil's corner. Alright Dan, the next car is Anton.
Oh, for pity's sake.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Oops.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, come on, not again.
Clear left.
Well, that could have gone better. That's cost me an awful lot of time, but it is not the end of the world.
P4.
Overslowed the car there.
The gap to Vincennes behind is increasing. It's now 2.1. Pit window is open.
Okay, let's try and find an opportunity to start adjusting this. As in, you know, the fuel load for the pit stop. So RaceLab, according to my average use, expects me to take on about 25.5 litres maybe. I mean, it hasn't let me down in the past, so let's go for it. I might actually bump that up to 26 litres. Oh. I mean, that's what I get for not really paying attention to my marks. Okay.
Okay, Dan, you've got half your fuel left. That's good consistency. Keep it up. That was a 134.91. You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Oh, for pity's sake.
The next car is Anton.
Alright, so I'm absolutely going to be asking myself now just how much I want to fight for P4. I mean, P5 is still going to be an excellent result. But, I mean, while there's... I mean, P6 is another 4 seconds behind. So I figured, unless P6 gets to within, say, 3 seconds of us, I'm not sure I want to just give up the place. Oh dear. Okay, looks like the car behind's gone off.
The gap to Vincennes behind is now 1.6.
I mean, I'm sure we've all done it. We've all got close to striking distance of the guy ahead, and the heart starts pumping, and you just sort of lose concentration for a second, and in your excitement you leave the track. We've all been there. We've all done it. And if you try and tell me that you haven't, I'll call you a liar.
That lap was a 1:34.56.
Far too slow through there.
Okay, Dan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The car in front of us is Anton.
Just wanted to have a quick check there to make sure I'd turned off the tyre change.
Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. That's 20 minutes to go. Okay, Dan, half distance. We estimate 8 minutes of fuel remaining. There's an incident in Lodge. We think it might be Hanson.
Oh, could this be a freebie maybe?
The car in front is Hanson.
No, no,
The
he's
gap to Vincent's behind is now 2.4 seconds. That lap was a 1:34.38.
looks like he's either managed to get it going again or it wasn't that big of an incident, maybe. Oh, an off track, really?
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Oh, quick message on Discord there. Yeah, this Vincenzi guy is starting to look quite intimidating. Oh no, got that all wrong. All kinds of wrong.
Okay, Dan, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Your lap time was 1:34.87.
There you go, there's a little bit of insight into the kind of stuff I follow on Reddit and my kind of interests. Oh dear.
Minutes left, that's 15 minutes. The leader, Holm, is pitting. Anton is leading the race.
Oh, looks like he's going to pit and try and undercut me. That's fine.
We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Dan. You've just done a 1:34.88.
I mean, he's probably going to be successful because, like I say, his times have been so much quicker than mine have.
Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Meters. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Okay, he's hoping. Oh no, I've missed out. Is that going to be enough to get me to the end now? Oh dear. I don't know if that's going to get me to the end, you know, I might have to... Oh dear.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
It looked like... Oh dear. We'll see. Ah, as if that was an off-track. Ah, rubbish.
Relax, focus, keep it smooth. P6.
Okay, excellent. So RaceLab doesn't think I am going to need to refuel before the end and reckons I'm going to finish with a few litres left in the tank, so another off track. Oh god.
Okay, Dan. Track limits, keep it between the lines. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The leader, Hansen, is pitting. Holm is now in the lead. In front is pitting. Is the car exiting the pits?
Okay, so this is going
behind is now 1.8 seconds. Keep it up. We're looking good here. P4.
better than I had expected at the moment. So I'm wondering if someone somewhere had to make an extra stop.
Shell Oil's corner. We think it might be Holm.
Ooh.
The leader, Holm, is pitting. Anton is now leading.
Hang on, could this put us up into third?
Okay, Dan, there's a car exiting the pits.
It
Heads up.
really could. In fact, it has. Excellent. Okay, just gotta not lose my head. Of course, all this means is that Rene behind me is going to be sniffing out a podium, and he's going to begin to push very hard to try and get that position off me. And we've still got a long way to go. So this is absolutely going to be worth defending, I think, if it comes to it. He was much quicker than me on his last lap.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. All right, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P3. That lap was a 134.84. Right, the guy ahead of us is Hansen.
Oh yeah, chap behind is very quick indeed. Oh, got that wrong. Very wrong. Okay, so it's times like these we're going to find out just exactly how patient this guy is. Ah, it's not going to help if I'm making mistakes like that, getting on the brakes late.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Anton is leading the race. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace.
Left side.
Oh, that
clear
was
left.
that was wild. What on earth was that dive? Good grief. It's not a place to go for a move at all.
Push now, we might get second place.
I'm not sure about that, Jim. I think third is a bit more realistic. Oh my... I'm struggling to believe what I'm getting... I'm sure I'm not hitting that pedal any later than I usually would, and I'm still going very wide, or very deep every time. To bring that braking point back going into that second chicane.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Cool. Thanks for the advice.
Yellow flag. The car ahead is Hansen.
Please let me through.
Anton is leading the race.
Wonderful. There we go, on the brake. Maybe about 5 or 10 meters earlier there. seems to have
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
done the trick, made it a bit smoother at least. Oh, this is good. It looks like Rene and the guy behind him are fighting. That is really going to slow them both down.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
That's quite possibly going to give me the breather I need, and they've both gone off. It looks like. Or have they? No, they haven't. But it should be the breather that I need to bring this home. That could have been a bit tidier, I think. Yeah. Terrible. Oh god, I've just put all that work into trying to keep the position from Rene. And I'm just throwing it away when I've got the break. Okay, white flag, last one. Let's not make any silly mistakes now.
Okay, Dan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Brilliant, another off track.
Gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
Oh dear.
P3.
It's frustrating, you know, because I mean, there are parts of the track where, oh crikey, there are parts of the track where Hansen is just so close. It looks like you can just reach out and touch him. I mean, obviously there's a massive time difference, but it's frustrating knowing that you're sort of matching the pace.
Well done, Dan. Great drive. That's a podium.
However, yes, absolutely right. Smashing race, smashing drive. I think I'm over the moon with P3. Probably my best result in a VRS Sprint Series. It makes up for the rating gain is going to make up for the losses that I've suffered trying to get the MX-5 race done. Hopefully we'll get a bit of safety rating as well, and we'll clip the dude at the start of the race to get him protested for blocking. So that was just out of order in my opinion. You know, you get one move and you've got to make it, you know, in advance of the attacking car. So yeah, Okay, cool. Looks like safety rating no longer applies, so we'll go and have a look at the silliness. Okay. Right, so back to the start of the session, and then we'll just advance this to, as we go green, I think. Actually, no, let's skip to the first incident, and then we'll, I don't know, because that's this chap going into the back of me on the pace lap. What's this? That's a blink. Okay, cool. Right, so I want to take this back, actually, to about here, maybe? Yeah. So this is lap 1. We're exiting Cascade. I'm going to the right. I'm going to the left. I'm going to the right. Yeah, I mean, to me it looks like he's adjusting his line to block me there. So we'll go and have a look at this, and we'll just have a look at his steering inputs. Yeah, you can see him adjusting his wheel with me. Oops, it's subtle, but he's closing the door as I'm moving around behind him. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, it felt a lot more like blocking when I was in the car here. Yeah, that was a move to block. Yeah, it felt a lot more like blocking than that at the time. To be fair, I'm not even sure that's worth protesting. Yeah, that's a block. That, yeah, okay. I think I'll clip it and we'll put it in. It doesn't really matter what angle I use because they'll have all the same replay data. Yeah, what's his name? France. Okay, cool. Let's just edit this. Oops. 2024 02. Oops. 20. Oh, for pity's sake. 01. France blocking. Cool. Right. After that, though, let's go have a look at some of the silliness. Hopefully this won't take too long. That's just a blink. Another blink. Cool. That's kind of self-inflicted in my opinion, and we can't tell if he was trying to apply the brake. Yeah, there's only so much you... Oh my... Yeah. That's unfortunate. And that's France killing somebody and himself. Good job. Not only does he not know how to defend, he also doesn't know what the vortex of danger is. And Stefano going for a spin, getting his tyres on the grass. Unfortunate. Ooh, wow. Okay. Was that deliberate? Was that deliberate? Oops. That's what I want. Oh, no. No, it wasn't. He just got a wheel on the grass. Shame. I mean, not a shame that it wasn't deliberate. A shame for him that he got the wheel on the grass and just catching the concrete tyre wall there. Another blink. Ooh, wheel on the grass. And the tyre wall. I think we're going to see a lot of that tyre wall, or those tyre walls, as we go through the silliness here. Oh, I mean, that was... I mean... Yeah, that... Great stuff. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I think we've seen that, thanks. Great. Is this going to be an unsafe rejoin, do we think? No? Looks like he's going to wait. Cool. Blink. Oh. Oh dear. I don't think that's anything in particular. This is going to be another tyre wall, yeah. Oh, just... yeah, that's unfortunate. Mind you, just to get it going in relatively short order though, so... Tyre wall, yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's a difficult corner, that one. It really is. I think it as far as I'm aware, it catches a lot of people out in real life. Oh. Yep, tyre wall. Off track, maybe? Tyre wall, it's gotta be, yeah. Oh, wheel on the grass. That is a dead Porsche. Ouch. That is a shame, that's race over. That could be one of the reasons why we picked up an extra place at the end there. Tyre wall. How have we jumped back to lap 9? I thought we were on... Oh. Yeah, not much you can do about that. Lap 23 now. Okay, so we've gone from like lap 9 to lap 23. Fantastic. Back to lap 19. I thought this was supposed to happen in order, going back through these incidents, but... oh well, what do I know? Okay. Whoop. Around we go. Okay, so this is... oh, yeah, I mean, like I said, this is what was the little fight I was getting excited about towards the end of the race, but Sergio has 100% just done this. He's absolutely just done that to himself. Just gone to exit that corner as though the Porsche just wasn't there. So bizarre. Okay, looks like that's it. Right, let's go have a look at the results, see where we've ended up in terms of safety rating, and we'll start wrapping it up from there. So stay right with me. I'll be right back. Right then, so race event in Oulton Park. We might have a look at the Okayama. No, we won't actually. That's just going to make me sad. Okay, 7 splits, and this was the 5th split. So yeah, not exactly a fantastic amount of competition, but on the bright side, we've got green numbers across the board, increase in safety rating, and an increase in iRating, an increase in safety rating even despite all those off tracks I managed to pick up. So happy with that. More than happy to move on from this series. I will absolutely go back and record, or try and make another recording of that Mazda race. The next one is going to be in just shy of an hour, although depends what else we've got. And I think if there's a Falcon Tire Sports Car Challenge, I might try that instead. But we'll see. Whatever the case, the race that you saw yesterday, assuming that this goes out on Saturday, will be the race that I've gone on to record now, because I try to avoid running two cars of the same class 2 days in a row. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I do genuinely appreciate your support and the fact that you choose to spend your time with me. I understand your time is valuable. I've taken up enough of it already. If you have anything to say to me, please do leave a comment in the comment section below, and I promise I will get back to you. Yeah, whatever it is you plan to do with the rest of your day, have a cracking one, and I do genuinely hope to see you next time. Thanks.